Um, Welcome back for anybody who's been watching my other one. So a lot's happened in the last week or so, and I really liked kind of unloading everything on this platform last time, so I thought I might go ahead and give it a try again. So I'm playing Uncharted again. I'm starting from the very, very beginning, the very, very first one, and I think it'll be my goal to broadcast a little bit every time I play. So, but we are at the very, 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 very beginning. Like, this is the opening credit scene, so I hope you enjoy. This is Francis Drake's coffin.
I'm here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are you sure you want to be defiling your ancestors' remains like that?
You make it sound so dirty. Besides, thought you didn't believe me.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
Well, history can't be wrong, you know. For example, you can't defile an empty coffin.
What the hell?
You devil.
What is it? Come on, hold it up.
No way. Deal was for a coffin. That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
Got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see every single thing that...
Could you hold that thought?
Sully? We got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay. What's going on?
Pirates.
Pirates?
Yeah, the modern kind. They don't take prisoners. At least not male prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking about? Shouldn't we call the authorities or something?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
Well, what's worse?
You obviously haven't been in a Panamanian jail. Do you know how to use one of these?
Yeah, it's like a camera. You just point and shoot, right?
Good girl. Here we go.
How the hell they find us out here?
These guys have been tailing me for weeks. Thought I lost them.
Okay.
It's kind of a long story.
These guys don't like you much, do they?
Less talking, more shooting. Hurry up, Sully.
Okay, so this has absolutely nothing to do with gameplay, but... Oh, wait. Get some ammo here.
Oh, no, you don't.
I really don't like playing on anything other than easy or explorer mode, and that has absolutely nothing to do with how good I am and everything to do with how easy I want shooting to be. Because with explorer mode, you just totally are doing it for the storyline's sake, I guess. Well, there you go. So now you see how it goes.
That's right.
There you go. I'm not very good at aiming, per se.
Sully, where are you?
So it's easier for me to play in easy mode, because that way I don't have to do this, you know? It's just a whole lot easier.
Okay, that's not good.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, I don't think you should have my security deposit back.
Come on.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Damn it. Whole ship's gonna blow. We gotta jump.
no. Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come on.
So this is how Elena and Drake originally meet, is this thing. And you have seen a little bit of...
I can't leave you alone for a minute, can I?
I had everything under control.
Did I
until they
film
blew
the
up
other one? I think you've seen a little bit of their... of Nathan's backstory. But essentially,
Isn't the beautiful and talented Elena?
Flattery will get you screen
his mom
I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor
was a famous historian, and she was obsessed with Francis Drake. And so Nathan Drake has kind of been searching for Francis Drake for about a decade. So he found his coffin. There's nothing in his coffin except this journal.
From Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin. Wait a minute, is this what I think it is?
Drake's lost diary. He faked his death, just like I said, Sully. He must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's
There
just
you
keep
go.
that between us.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
So look, when Drake sailed into the Pacific, he took the Spanish fleet completely by surprise. He captured their ships, he took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this...
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth confiscated all of his charts and logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire crew to silence.
Yeah, so this...
You see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret and so valuable, they couldn't risk it getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
El goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah. Only... we got one little problem.
Yes, that's what I said. It blew up. It sank. No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera. No. It's still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her, we just found the lost city of gold. Maybe her producer can get it on the air tonight.
Oh, come on.
Nate, do you trust me?
More or less.
Good. Because we're gonna have every two-bit scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure unless we cut her loose right now.
You're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know. It stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year? No, I don't trust him, okay? That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that... Son of a bitch. Hey! Should have seen that one coming.
They're not very nice, as you can tell. So here's the next part of gameplay.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Well, that was different. Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
So the first thing you need to know about Sully is that he's a con man.
Hang in there, old timer.
So is Nathan Drake, but Nathan Drake is in it solely for the history. The gold.
About the time I pawned a phony 16th century Santa off on Pablo Escobar. Risky move, but by the time he figured it out, I was... Maybe you haven't listening to me.
Hanging on every word.
Do you see what I mean? Oh, there's one over here. Alright, there we go. Sully's a con man, and Nate's in it for the history, and Sully's in it for the cash.
You really think Francis Drake came all the way up here, huh? We're an awful long way from England.
I like the fact that when you're getting where you need to be, they have these cute little conversation starters so that you know you're going in the right direction. Again, I know it's pretty linear, but
Well,
I don't get it.
the path doesn't
According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
maybe you're not reading that thing right.
doesn't look very
This is
linear.
the place.
There's nothing here, Nate. Oh, the goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax. Let's take a look around.
So don't forget the ow. The whole point of this is puzzles.
This is like trying to find a bride in a brothel.
Okay, so there's nothing this way. We gotta get to higher ground, I think. It's been a couple of minutes since I've played this game. Right on top of the mark, you say, huh? I think we were in the right direction, I just can't remember what goes from here. Oh, it's right there. There we go.
This is more like it. What do you think this is, Incan?
Nah, it's older than that. Like 2,000 years older.
What's older than Incan? Oh no, I didn't press X fast enough. Now, as far as gameplay goes, this one is probably the most boring. And if you are not interested in multi-game plots, you don't really have to play this one.
Nothing yet.
Be careful up there.
This is also...
Hey, there's something funny about the ground down there.
So, you see that? That's what I need.
Whoa!
It's hollow. We gotta find a way to smash through this.
There we go. So here's all the fun controls that teach you what to do. This one was also the scariest one for me because there are these creatures, like when you get closer, because all of these have like an air of supernaturalness to them, if you know what I mean.
Good work, kid. That's for this one. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
But this one was scary for me. All of these have a supernatural ability in them. This one is the creatures. The second one is the search for Shambhala or Shangri-La. The third one is Atlantis of the Sands of Iram. And this one is El Dorado. So there's always like some supernatural aspect to these games, and I'm a giant chicken. So
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
Oh, good limey pirate.
No, it wasn't Drake. Check this out. Looks like the Spanish got here before he did. What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really counting on this one.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you were in big trouble. Those Spaniards sure left a lot of crap behind.
fun little target practice if you are into that kind of thing.
Careful, Nate. That's quite a drop.
You're not kidding.
Here.
Okay.
I'll hold it open. See if you can jam it from the other side.
All right, let go. This ought to hold it. Hurry, Sully!
There you go.
That was a little too close.
So now we're stuck.
Hope this place has a back door, huh?
You know, this looks familiar. I think there's something in Drake's journal about this.
So now you give it a second. And then you get the journal.
Yeah, here it is. Looks like this thing is some kind of lamp or brazier. See if you can light it.
So, after all your bitching about the cigar, now it comes in handy, huh?
There you go. I remember this part.
Nice.
Now again, it does give you helpful prompts, but this one is, I think I've played it a couple of times and now it's just...
Nate? I might have been able to do that 30 years ago.
Did I go too far? I might have gone too far. Was I just not? Yeah, I just didn't go down to go to the next part far enough. Fun target practice. There's a... There we go. There is a fun little thing where if you shoot all of them, you get an achievement. And so I already got the achievement, so I should not get it again. But it's still fun to shoot them. So my friend who does My Sunday Night Stroll, that's her YouTube name, Night, N-I-T-E, Stroll. She does not like this game. She thinks it is boring, but she also likes open world like Skyrim and Destiny, and I have not played anything like that. The only thing that is similar to that is Mass Effect. That's the only thing that I got that's even remotely open world.
Wait, I recognize these symbols. The order of these signs has some importance.
Okay, so we need to find that one first. So that's number 4. This is number 1. So just push. There you go. And I go across here. That's 3. This one's 3. So that means that this one over here is 2. Yes. But Madison... Sorry about that, y'all. I think this is number 3. My brother's girlfriend was in here for a minute, and she had to take the time to remind me of how silly she thinks I am because I'm a grown woman and I do this. But she is a grown woman and she does CrossFit. And I do not believe that CrossFit is normal, so we all have our thing. So that should be that, and we're gonna have a giant hole open in the floor. There you go. And there is a ladder.
Yeah, looks like there's a ladder cut into the side. Wait here while I check it out.
If you ever play this game, do not jump into the well. It will kill you. You have to go down the ladder.
Hey, watch your step down there.
So you go here, and then you do this thing. And then the water comes in.
Getting somewhere?
Don't tell me you're gonna swim in there.
I've been in worse.
And that is how you do it, ladies and gents.
I'm really wet.
But anyway, like I said, this one's probably the most linear and the most boring. The best one by far is A Thief's End, graphically speaking.
I made it! I'm on the other side!
One of the coolest features that the other ones had was
Nice one.
sorry, uh-oh. Okay, now, there we go. My controller turned off by itself for a minute there, y'all. God, this part was the worst for me.
This looks safe.
Don't be surprised if I die like 2 or 3 times. Hey, I didn't.
I made it! I'm okay!
That's pretty nice.
Looks like we're getting somewhere.
After that, we better be.
But graphics-wise, A Thief's End is the best. Storyline-wise, my favorite is definitely the third one.
Oh, man. The temple must have been built around this.
Around what?
A statue.
Hold on, y'all. What? Shh, I didn't know. Oh? Oh no. Did she?